Hello and hi everyone. With me today is Abdullah, Hashim, and Sen. Sen. Nice to meet you all. So you guys have a game here running. It's a game. It's a game in the work in progress.
Yeah.
Could you guys tell me a little bit about it? It looks pretty interesting. It looks kind of like a zombie shooter. Am I right?
It's a zombie shooter that you can play with friends or by yourself. It scales the number of the guys in the map with the number of guys that are playing the game. So you can see here there are only just a bunch of zombies, but if there are more people in the game, there will be more, like by
It's actually
by two.
coop playing up to 4 players.
You can play it in coop with friends.
Okay.
We did a few features. We made the game in the source engine using C++. Most of the things you see are done basically like the HUD here. Everything was done from point to point, if you will. We had to draw a bar here and the bar behind it and everything else. The zombies you see here are based on the game in the source engine. There are a few things that are based here. For example, they don't roam by themselves, but we added a few lines that make them roam and search. You can see here that some of them will just move around when they see the players, sound, everything. A few features we added. We also added the aim down the sights feature that wasn't in the engine. We added it by ourselves. And a few things like if you see here, that was very hard to put in.
This was actually a lot of math here.
You think it would be very easy,
compass.
but the compass, it's extremely difficult to add.
1 week to implement.
It had a few signs and tans and sign inverse. It was very difficult for us to put inside.
We had to bring the whole power of the team just to make this one.
We just sat for one day to just figure out this.
And you guys are based in Bahrain?
Based in Bahrain, yes.
So this is a Bahrain game?
Yes, we made it
is.
as a senior.
Okay.
It's our senior project.
Senior project.
For university.
For university.
We think it's a success for us as a beginning
Is
because
this your first game actually?
yes, actually.
Yeah, pretty much it's our first game.
Okay. And what about, are you expecting on releasing it on any specific platforms right now, or is it just for the sake of the university program?
No.
We actually
will
made it
release
for our own experience. We have now a good experience with developing new games. We know a basic idea what we have to do to make a new game. So it was for us more than for the university or anything.
And also
We
here
had
you can
fun,
see
actually.
some guns and some walls here that we didn't do by ourselves. That we will have to ask the people that we use, yes, the permissions and stuff like that before we release it.
So you did not create all of the assets?
No, we didn't
We
have
created
enough time.
the HUD, retextured some models,
The code,
like the
basically
boss
the code.
model and the zombies model.
The boss is not in the
We
video.
didn't have a lot of time to make it.
Right.
We planned to make some models, but
But what about the levels? Have you guys designed those levels?
Yeah, I made the levels actually.
all the maps
3
are
levels in total.
Okay.
The ones you see here are the main ones. You have to do things according to a list. Go through here and here, and this guides you. But as you can see here, it's not working. That's part of the things we face in the source engine.
Still a lot of tweaking.
Yeah, many bugs. We don't know why it's happening.
because it's source engine and
source
based
engine
on
is pretty
Steam,
old.
both are too
Yeah,
buggy.
well, I guess soon
Powerful
they'll
combination.
hopefully release a new engine.
We will move to a new engine hopefully in the future.
Looks pretty
Now we are planning to
We
work on a
already
real
have
engine.
a few basic
Trying
ideas
to
for
learn.
a new game.
And what about you, Mr. Quiet?
Programmer.
Right,
The programmer.
Actually, we all programmed.
Yeah.
I designed the HUD and programmed
So
it.
you all take
He
turns, I guess,
programmed-
right?
Yes, he programmed some of the
That's what we
AI,
said we did in
map, entities.
the project, but we all did almost everything.
Yeah, that's
I mean, we had to
I worked with
interact with it.
Yeah, obviously.
Because it's a teamwork. You can't just take your part and do it perfectly.
I worked with the sounds and
Like
the
this,
levels.
the objectives here, I had to get some help from the mapper,
Mapper.
because
This works in
this
two
works
ways.
in 2 ways. He have to make some entities in the map,
That
Like
sent him
this is the objective here, and you have to go there. And that entity sends some data for me to the client side. You have to display it. It's a little difficult.
Do these zombies randomly generate? Do they just come out of nowhere, or do you have like specific?
They
spawn
spawn before the players come to them.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you
can't
you
see
come
them.
in a room and it already has zombies.
Okay.
Here, this is the part where you fight the boss, but I cut it from the trailer.
'Cause it's still not
Gameplay.
ready yet,
Yeah,
right?
it's a spoiler. No, it's ready. The boss is ready.
Actually,
but
the
it's a
boss is
spoiler.
really hard. You can't kill him easily.
You're in a room with him, and he just charges at you out of
Okay.
from behind a few boxes.
Nice.
Very interesting.
Okay.
When we did it.
And we had fun playing it.
Yeah, I mean, no, it looks like you guys did a good job.
Thank you.
Really nice work with, I guess, the level design looks pretty nice. And good luck with your project. Do you have a name for you guys, like your team?
Not yet.
Not yet.
yet?
We will.
Anonymous.
We will come.
We have this logo actually.
This
but
logo we
didn't come
might
up with
use
a-
for our team.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to
always
base
nice.
your
Yeah.
first game as your company.
As you can see here, I'm gonna go back just a bit. I added a secret room, the level.
Blue screen of
Gets
that?
weird here. No, just a secret room. I planned to put a gun in it, but we ran into some time issues and we
Actually,
didn't.
don't put a gun. Let the people get confused. Good level design. Okay, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you
It's been a
very
pleasure.
much.
Thank you.